Oh, the hardest event in the history of Galaxy of Heroes is finally over for me. I was up at 2 a.m. here when the event started. I thought, you know what, why don't I live stream this? Good thing I didn't. I got to 6:30 a.m. I was so tired. I about put a hole through my computer. I had gotten nowhere. I had completed the dark side event of it, but the light side event I couldn't touch. I went, I need to get some sleep. Luckily, about 8 hours later, I had the persistence and the tenacity to carry through, and I finally unlocked the character. I had 5 to 7 hours of footage, and I went, okay, let's edit this all together. And I decided, you know what? What's great is you can go in and do the battles again even after you've gotten him. So I went, if I can do it once, I can do it twice. And I want this to be the go-to video. The go-to video for people that want to unlock Darth Malak on how to mod the characters, the Zetas you need to have, the gear levels that they should be at, and how to walk through each event, also with a few bonus things that CG added that I think are very, very cool. So there are a few videos out there already, you know, explaining how to do things. This one, though, I want to just break it completely down. Come to this video, watch this video. If you follow it to a T, I think you should be just fine. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Darth Revan squad that I am using and the mods that I have on him. We have Darth Revan completely Zeted, every Zeta on him. I have him max geared, and I have him run with an offensive set and a health set. The health set probably isn't necessary. It just works because it gives me offense in the primary of each stat. These aren't his arena mods. Of course, I had to switch some of them I had to switch some of them around because I have to have 5 good characters modded, certainly, to make the event work. Okay, so obviously speed of the primary and the arrow. Offense or critical damage in the primary of the triangle is fine. Offense in the cross. And then, you know, you're going to have the ones you naturally have here and all the other ones. Just have good speed in the secondaries. That's important. So I have him with 290 speed. Health and protection isn't very high. But I have him at a special of offense of 6282. That's pretty high. That's why I have him modded the way it is. Next, let's take a look at HK47, who I have both Zetas on. I have him max geared as well, and I did change a bunch of Zeta or arena mods on him as well. I took off his arena mods, put on a whole different set. I put on the set I usually have on R2. Again, I just have as much offense on him as possible. The speed in the secondaries aren't great, but get as much speed as you can. I have an offense primary in the cross. I have a crit damage primary in the triangle. Now, this mod could maybe be switched with Darth Revan if you feel strongly about it. I just kept it this way because it worked this way. And then I have actually an offensive primary in the arrow as well. So I want damage to be dealt with HK47. 200 speed, crit damage of 192, 4,096 offense, as you can see there. Pretty good. That's HK47. Now let's take a look at Bastila Shan Fallen. I have her modded with speed. Probably wouldn't hurt to have her be an offensive juggernaut either, but I have her with speed and a health set because I want her to go as many times as possible because she can give fear. Now, when she gives fear, she obviously can't give fear to Malak when he skips a turn, but there's going to be a bunch of debuffs you're able to spread, which is going to help you win the battle. So you want her to go as often as possible. So a speed set, you know, like I have a health primary in the cross. I have a defense primary in the triangle, and I have a speed primary in the arrow, obviously. I mean, this is no offensive, you know, like I said, powerhouse the way it is, but I just wanted her to go as fast as she could. And 58% potency, and her offense is 57-53 for her special offense, which is what you're going to use most. And you got to remember that when they get stacks of ferocity, you're going to be gaining offense the way it is, so I wanted her to be decently fast. I don't have her max geared, I guess I should say. I have her 1 Zeta on her. I'm missing 1 piece, but those are the 3 main characters. The other 2 characters that I used, we're going to look at right now. And trust me, I tried to do this with Juhani for the longest time, and I went, you know what, this isn't working. I did it like 10 times, didn't work with Juhani, so I went, let's do it with Karth and Canderous. So, Karth. I put a crit damage set on him and a health set on him. This is probably my best crit damage set that I have. He has pretty good speed. I want him to be able to go, okay? He has an AoE as well. So we have offense, defense with good secondary speeds, guys. Remember, good secondary speeds, crit damage sets, crit damage in the primary of the triangle, and then speed in the arrow. Then that extra health set I have there just for that little extra health. Doesn't have to be that way. Get him with crit damage for sure. I don't have him max geared either. And now Canderous. Canderous, I don't have max geared either. but I do have an offensive set on him. I don't have any potency on him whatsoever, of 4.78%. That was kind of a mistake, but I wanted him to deal damage, as much damage as possible too. This is the easier event to get through, the dark side here, because you're so much more damage output is being given. So of course you want speed and offense. So I have an offensive set with decent speed secondaries as well. Offense in the primary of the cross, crit damage in the primary of the triangle, and then speed in the arrow. So basically get these characters to be able to do as much damage as possible and be as fast as they can when it comes to this, the dark side aspect of it. That's what you're looking for. Okay, so in we go. It may take you a few times to try it. The smallest mistake can prevent you from victory. Like I said, I tried Juhani. I couldn't get it to work at all. I have this built for offense right now. The cutscenes are very cool. The graphics are almost as, they're actually better than they were when the game came out for the PC like 15, 16, 17 years ago. Well done, Revan. I see there is more of your old self in you than I expected. You are stronger than you ever were during your reign as the Dark Lord. Enough words. Now we end this. You are eager for blood, Revan, as am I. Very well, you shall have your wish. Okay, few things to look at at first. One, right here. Whenever we take out one of the Starforge security droids or one of the Stasis Field Jedi, Revan is going to be gaining 3 stacks of ferocity. He's going to be gaining extra potence and offense with that. The stacks that he gains from this are not going, they do not add up with the regular ferocity stacks. They are actually other. You can get up to like 30, you can have 15 regular ferocity stacks and then 30 of these other ferocity stacks. They don't add up. Also, okay, this right here, you want to try to avoid hitting Malak with Revan. When Revan attacks Malak, Malak gains hatred. When he has hatred, or when Malak's hatred is given to Darth Revan, Darth Malak does more damage, can do a bunch more stuff against him, and it's a pain. So try to avoid hitting Malak with Revan. In fact, try to avoid hitting Malak at all, actually, because when he gets to half health, he's going to absorb one of these Jedi. And when he absorbs one of these Jedi to get back to full health, he's going to gain the bonuses that each one of these Jedi have. Okay, so if he takes out this one, the Memory of Terrace, he'll be gaining speed up, offense up, crit damage up, etc. Okay? But what is really cool is, let's look at all these Jedi. This one is Memory of Terrace. This one is Fate of Malachor. This one is Scoring of Rekiad. And this one is my favorite, Silence of NATHEMA. Do any of you know what NATHEMA is? In the Star Wars the Old Republic online game, the main enemy, who's Vitiate, Valkorion, Tenebrae, all of his different names, became immortal by getting a bunch of Sith Lords to the planet. Actually, it used to be something named something different than NATHEMA. He used a huge Sith ritual there, killed thousands of Sith, and he became immortal. And he is actually the one that dominated the minds of Revan and Malak when they found him in the unknown regions. He turned them into Sith. Revan, when he got some of his memories back, kind of realized something's going on, went to confront him, and that's when he was put into stasis and betrayed and stuff like that by Lord Scourge. But anyway, okay, so we do not want to hit Malak here. If I put fear on these two droids, I'd have to hit Malak, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to avoid using shock because, well, that's an AoE attack. You're going to get a bunch of bad stuff happening. AoEs, I mean, I love AoEs, and right now it looks like an amazing thing to do, but again, we'll take out the droids quicker, but I want Revan to be more survivable, and he's more survivable at the moment when he has less ferocity. So let's go over here and start taking out this Jedi right here. The more we can take out this Jedi, the more things we can avoid and the good things can happen. Now, whenever you critically hit Darth Malak with anybody, and this is why we also want to avoid hitting Darth Malak, you're going to gain fear. Unless, and this is extremely important when you do the light side faction of it, he has this buff. You want him to have this buff, which means you want to get rid of all the other buffs, have this one left, get him to half health, he's going to gain this one, and then you're going to be able to continue to hit him without gaining fear, and things are going to be absolutely wonderful. Okay, so let's keep going in here. We're attacking the Jedi with Darth Revan, and actually I'm going to attack a few of the droids here, since that had expose with some of the regular characters, because we do want to take the droids out as well. Like here, I'm going to use this AoE right here for example. It's going to do damage, but I'm going to show you that it's most likely going to crit, and he's most likely going to gain fear, which he did. See, it did damage to everything, but he gained fear. And now that also, when he gets critically hit, he gains taunt. So you're forced to taunt him. Or so you're forced to hit him, which you don't want to do either. You don't want him taunting. You don't want to have fear. Bad things happen. So let's keep dwindling down this Jedi over here. The event can be tedious. There's no doubt about that. But we do not want to get Malak to hack half health whatsoever. Good. Fear and expose. Let's get rid of you. Oh, I thought that would get rid of him, actually. Probably if he had more ferocity, it would. Let's do this. Still didn't take him out. Okay, now he's gone. We see now how these extra stacks of ferocity are going to be gaining separate from the other ones. Oh, we're forced to attack Malak. I probably should have just used a basic there. Still forced to attack Malak. Come on, quit forcing me to attack Malak. Okay, let's take out a few of the droids here. Let's take out this group of droids now. We're going to be gaining more damage. Avoiding using... shock. He just keeps coming after Revan. That's one of the issues. He likes to... he has that constant counter. Okay, let's go like that. Gives him speed down as well. And now we're going to do some damage against this guy right here. Again, I might not be playing this absolutely perfectly, but you get the premise of what I'm doing. Because you want to get this done before he gets Dark Rage as well, because when he gets enraged, bad things happen. So you want to try to do this as quickly as possible. Rage is not a good thing. In this case, I'm going to use an AoE. I took out 2 of those droids. Now, I knew I'd be given fear, but... I was okay with that because it does quite a bit of damage. I mean, some people went in and just went all haymaker and started taking things out very quickly. Okay, now he has 14 stacks. He's getting closer to half health. Okay, let's get this one out of here right now. How big a hit can we do with HK-47? Okay, that was a pretty big hit. That's fun. Okay, I'm going to do this. Took out that Jedi. Yes, I have fear. We can start going to town now, actually, with the AoEs. Let's get him below. See, now he revived. He got the crit hit immunity. Now I meant to say, now we can start just going AoEs galore. Keep getting rid of all these droids. Start doing tons of damage against Malak. Let's see here. Because now you can't be given fear. None of that stuff can happen. Nice. Okay, he took out... that is a powerful move. He took out Canderous there. Let's go like this. Oops. He's just so tough to take out. Come on, man. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's use this again. It's going to take out the side droids, which is nice. Good. He didn't do much damage. Let's go like this again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're so close. We're so close. Okay, there you go. Battle 1. I didn't even lose any. Yeah, I lost Canderous. Okay? But you get the drift. Take out the side droids. If you're struggling with the dark side here, it might even be easier. You might not even have to worry about saving all the saving to make sure he gets crit hit immunity, because you're going to be able to spread so many debuffs, do so much damage. That might make the difference. But if you do it this way, you're going to be guaranteed to eventually win. It may take a few times, but try to avoid hitting Malak at all at the beginning. That's important. Okay, so there we go. We have completed the dark side aspect of the event. The rule is if you do things once, that's great for you. If you do things twice, you're getting better. You have to do things multiple times to be able to teach other people. And I've done each of these multiple times, so it is proven that you are able to do it. The dark side one, though, that's actually a little easier. The way I did it, I'm able to win every time. There are some other people that I think just spammed AoEs and got through the whole thing in one. But it's the light side event, which we're going to talk about now, which is that's the real disaster of all this. So let's quickly go through all of the mods that we have on all the characters. Of course, I had to take some time and switch them around. And I am going to... Well, let's talk about Jedi Knight Revan first, okay? Jedi Knight Revan is max geared, max Zeta. I have a pure offensive set on him. You want him to deal damage, okay? You're going to be getting some bonus crit chance and speed from his leadership ability, but you want an offensive set on him for sure. Lots of damage, as much speed as possible in the secondaries, and as you can see, I even have speed or offense in the arrow as well. Offense with some good speed, and then in these other mods you have what you have, but try to get offense as high as you can, because he has 241 speed and a 6301 special offense. That's what's important there. Then we will quickly take a look at let's see, Bastila. I do not have her max geared. I have her leadership Zeta, but that's irrelevant. I want her to do lots of damage, but also be fast, so I have another offensive set on her. The problem with this team, there's not a lot of damage dealers. I don't have mission. If I had mission, I had a feeling this would be much easier, but I don't have mission. I have to use T3 or Jolie, whichever one you'd switch out instead. So I do have her. I have some good offensive mods on her with some good speed in the secondaries. And of course, I have offense in the primary stats every place that I can too. Offense in the primary of the triangle, the cross, and I have speed in the arrow though, because I do want her to go fast, but she's going to be gaining a bunch of extra offense, crit chance, and speed from Jedi Knight Revan's leadership ability as well. And then she has 236 speed, and she has 4672 with special offense. You really want to be able to continue to use her ability to give a bunch of buffs to Revan, to call Revan to attack, vice versa, stuff like that. Jolie Bindo, he's the one we use. He has the Zeta. I think it's absolutely meaningless for this event, actually, because if you die once, you get revived because of Revan, and if you get that chance and you revive again, Malak's going to have Enrage the way it is. He is not max geared, but I do have him with a full health set, and there's some of the faster health mods that I have. I do want him to be able to go as often as possible so he can call somebody to assist. That assist is going to be nice. He can also heal, cleanse in certain times as well. So that is nice. That's why he's in there. I don't know if I had mission if I would take out Jolie or if I would take out T3, but he's simple to mod. Make sure you put health on him. Next, we have Zalbar, the cream of the crop, the reason that you're going to win this battle. And this is what I had started to do at 6:30 in the morning before I was so tired I fell asleep after going through, like, okay, do I take out all the droids? Do I just try to take out Malak right away? His power blast is extremely important. Deal physical damage to all enemies and gain taunt for 3 turns. On a critical hit, inflict armor shred on target enemy for the rest of the battle. Critical hits are huge because you need to be able to get that with him to get armor shred. So you want to mod him with speed to be able for him to go as fast as he can, because the faster he goes, the more times he's going to be able to attack. The more times he's able to attack, the more times he's going to be able to get armor shred on Malak. But you also want crit chance, because armor shred is based off of crit chance, and obviously you're getting some bonus crit chance from Revan's leadership ability, but I also put a crit chance primary stat here in the triangle as well, and it's actually a plus 20 speed in the secondary mod as well, so that helps. So speed, and some crit chance is the name of the game. I might, if you can have him do some offense, that'd be good too. But now we will look at the last piece of the puzzle that I use, and that is T3. T3, come home. Here's T3 M4. I wanted him to go really fast as possible. And the next fastest set of mods I had was a crit damage set, so he's going to be doing some damage as well. He's really nice that he's able to cleanse, He has a AoE ability that can give a few debuffs and is also capable of taking away some turn meter. So what do I have here? Offense in the primary with speed, crit damage in the primary with speed, speed in the arrow, offense. Listen, I just put the crit damage set with speed on him because it's the next fastest set that I have, legitimately. So those are the characters that we have. They're not all max geared. They're not all max Zeta. They're not nearly as powerful as the Darth Revan team. But we're going to go into battle, and I'm going to explain to you how to get this done. Okay, so how do we beat Darth Malak with Revan here? Well, we just went over the mods. So now we're going to go in, and I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? So here's the deal. A few things we have to remember. Do not attack Darth Malak. He's going to give fear when you attack him when he gets critically hit. With that, the last Jedi you want to have alive is this Jedi right here, because you want Malak to actually revive himself with him so he gets critical hit immunity. When he has critical hit immunity, he's not going to be able to spread fear to everybody else. Then you're going to be able to go to town. We want to avoid as many AoEs as possible. The only AoEs we want to use are the ones from Zalbar, or is the one on Zalbar, that is going to give armor shred. We want to make the battle last as long as possible so we can get a lot of armor shreds on him, and we want to make sure that we don't have a lot of dark rage stacks, because once he gets to 30, he gets enraged, and all heck breaks loose. So let's start out by just doing some basic damage. When you attack these droids here, you're going to be losing 3 stacks of Dark Rage, Malak is. And the only time we really want to attack Malak, unless he is taunting, is with Zalbar when he has Armor Shred. Now here's what's great, even when he's taunting here with Revan, we can go around a taunt, which is nice. Okay, now we can give a bunch of buffs. Always call assists too. Always call Revan to assist. I mean, just like this. Now we're going to call Bastila to assist. And she's going to have an assist that we can call in. No AoE. Pay attention to what is going on, okay? Just a basic attack here. Do as much damage as possible. He has 4 stacks. Or 5 stacks now, I guess. Now we're down to 2. Let's take out this guy, and then let's focus on taking out a Jedi. But I really, really, really want to make sure that we cleanse Zalbar. Getting 5 armor shreds would be absolutely wonderful. Okay. Let's go like this. We're forced to attack Malak here, and I don't want to do a lot of damage to him. Let's call in Jolie. God, Revan got fear. I was forced to attack him. That's what I hate. Just can't stand that. Okay, let's cleanse Revan. Come in with just a basic here. Just try to... We don't want him to get so many stacks of... Well, we might as well do this now. It's going to do some damage, take away some turn meter. Yeah, he's going to taunt, but I'm going to be able to cleanse. And T3 getting... Oh, okay, here we go. T3 getting fear is not the worst thing in the world. We're going to take out this droid here. Okay, let's get him taken out finally, hopefully. There we go, he's gone. Still want to get rid of this guy. We do need to start taking out a Jedi maybe once in a blue moon, okay? Might be helpful. So actually, let's do that now. We're going to take out this guy right now. I have 2 stacks of armor shred on Malak, and we haven't even hit a Jedi yet. I'm going to cleanse Zalbar. I know I'm not going to get rid of the fear, but I am going to be able to at least get the shock and everything off of him and stuff like that. Calling Bastila to assist. 1 more good hit should do it here. And he's also going to lose stacks. Okay, now he's going to gain taunt. I understand that. And we're going to attack with T3. which is fine. Give fear to T3. Let's cleanse Revan. Okay. We're one more away from getting another armor shred. So let's take out this other droid here again. We want to make sure we take him out. And then we're going to start going after some more Jedi. Good. He's gone. Okay. Let's take out this Jedi over here. Okay, perfect. Of course you're taunted. So he gained that buff. Now we got that going for us. Maybe we can still do this even though he has that buff. Let's use an AoE. What the heck? I've lost so much patience. Okay, now he has taunt. Okay. Now let's take out the droids. Again, I really didn't want him to get this buff right here. But again, you can't always have everything go right. Okay, attack right here. A basic attack right here. Again, I think this would be so much easier with mission, by the way. Let's attack you. Let's attack you. Let's give another armor shred to Malak. Now we want to start dealing damage. Okay, perfect. We did damage to Malak, so he can come in, and now we can use AoEs galore. Let's go like this. Give this to Bastila. Okay? Let's give this to Revan then. Okay? All these stuns, all these attacks are annoying. Let's call in Revan to assist again. Okay, we're starting to do some damage, it looks like. Can never seem to get him below yellow health, though. Yep, he killed Zalbar, and when he does that, he gains so much health back. He's almost too enraged. Okay, let's do this. Let's use an AoE there. Let's do this on Revan. Revan's going to counter. Let's cleanse with Bastila. Let's call Revan to attack again. Okay, let's use Marked. Basic attack. Oh, he actually missed there. That was very helpful. And we are victorious. Impossible, I cannot be beaten, I am the Dark Lord of the Sith. So that actually was played, he gained that extra buff. I didn't even want him to gain that extra buff, but we still had it to work. Persistence and patience, okay? So now I cannot wait to get him geared up, Zeta'd up, leveled up. I hope you guys can use this. It's still going to take you a few times, but I think it's going to help you get the character. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash the subscribe button, like the video, click the notification bell so you can be alerted to all videos that I post. Also, I'm leaving a link to my Discord server and Patreon page in the description below. Make sure you check that out and leave comments in the comment section. Those help me tremendously. Otherwise, peace out and may the Force be with you.